Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be back in the house working on getting this wall built out. What we're doing in this home is building out all of our 2x4 stud walls to 5.5 inches thick. Now we've shown this a few times on the channel as we've moved around the house to various rooms. We're in the kitchen now, and in case you haven't been following us long, I'll go over it quickly again. We're basically doing this by ripping down 2x6s into 2-inch strips, so I get 2 boards out of each 2x6. So this is a 2-inch wide, 1.5 inch thick board, and I'm just attaching them to the face of all my studs in line with my studs, top plates, bottom plates, and studs. That brings the wall out to 5.5 inches so that we can put in thicker insulation and bring the house up to current code. We're using a mineral wool insulation, which is R23, so it's going to be pretty good for this climate. So after I get all the walls built out, I can start running electrical and get the insulation in. That's key right now. Insulation in the outer wall and a sealed up ceiling. So we need to get our ceiling framing done and drywall on the ceiling. Alternatively, we could have put foam board on the outside of the house to bring the house up to code. I had the option of either building out the walls on the inside or putting a R5 foam board on the outside. For various reasons, I decided to build out the wall on the inside. I just prefer thicker wall insulation. I don't like foam, and I try to avoid using foam boards whenever possible. It also complicates the outside when you have the foam board on the house. I just like the cleaner, easier installation of the siding without the foam there. And foam board creates a vapor barrier on the outside of your house. If you're down south, that's great, but up north we want the vapor barrier on the inside of our house. And since we're installing a plastic vapor barrier on the inside of our walls, we don't want another one by sealing up the outside with foam, because you sandwich your wall between 2 vapor barriers, and that can lead to moisture issues if water ever gets into your wall, and that leads to rot and mold. So we really prefer the wall to breathe through the outside and be sealed on the inside. That's just what works for us here up in the north. I spent some time out in the barn just ripping a bunch of 2x6s, and I got them all ready. So now I'm going to cut them to length and get them installed on this wall. Right now I'm just laying out my base, and then I'll do my uprights, and then I'll cap them. I got my base down. Now I'm going to go cut my uprights. They're all going to be the same height, so I'll get a bunch of them cut, and I'll bring them up. Can't see it. Boy, there's no light for us.
Are we dancing?
I think so. So we've been showing a lot of the house renovation lately because we're really pushing to get it done before it gets too cold. We got a lot to do, and that's really all we've been working on. That's our prime focus. Every day is just work, work, work. So we don't get to show you guys a lot of the other stuff, but everything's going fine. We still have so many things that we wish we could be working on, like preparing the garden for next year and just cleaning up the property, brush, trees, all that stuff. But tonight we're having a bonfire and we're just hanging out by the fire, watching it burn, feeling the warmth.
Yep.
Hot. And just enjoying the night. But we got a lot of work done today. I was working on the room. I got the whole kitchen framed out, 5.5 inches thick. All the doorways, everything's ready. We're ready to install the back door. That'll be cool. And hopefully start putting electrical and insulation in. I got all the walls built out, and as you can see, I got the electrical boxes put in place. You can see 5.5 inch walls. I did my windows this way again, which is basically putting a 2x4 flat on it, spaced out with a piece of 1/2 inch OSB. I like that for building out those double studs. And I thought today was going to be door day. One of the reasons I was building out the studs was so that the wall would be thick enough and ready to install my new door. The door we have, but I opened it and it's junk, complete junk. So we're returning it, and unfortunately I can't put the door in today. I'm so disappointed. Guys, I don't know what's going on with doors today. But I'm gonna be returning it. And we're gonna order a new door, and I'll figure out this later. So we brought the door back to the store and they took it back, no questions asked. It was pretty simple. Unfortunately, we don't have a door. That was really disappointing for us to bring home another door by a different brand than the front door and still had problems.
And it was way worse than the first door.
Yeah. So what happened was the door was warped, and it was the actual door itself, the panel was warped. So
and it
that
swung out at the top.
The top corner bent out away from the frame. So it didn't make a seal. There was no air seal. And I put my level on it and you could see it was bent. You could see the gap under the level. It was just useless to us. And also we weren't happy with the quality of the jambs. Everything was just cheap. The sill, wasn't happy with the sill.
The threshold was like just loose, just like falling off.
Yeah. So that door went back. We have another door on order. It'll probably take like 3 weeks, so we might have to just close that opening up for a little while. In the meantime, we got some big projects coming. We've decided that even though the weather's turning and we don't have much time left, we're going to keep pushing on this project, and we're going to be starting the bathroom renovations. So I'm going to be working on that very soon, gutting, removing everything. Since we can't be without a bathroom for very long, we've decided to start stocking up on all the supplies we'll need up front. So we've been stockpiling everything we think we'll need. Plumbing parts, the vanity, the tub, we have everything. A
Hot water heater.
New water heater right here. Wood, we got 2x6s, 2x4s, joists for the ceiling. We got everything we need. So we should be able to do it really quick. Gut it and just start rebuilding really fast and get it done as soon as we can. And that's what we're going to be working on next. So unfortunately, we don't have too much video today because the door install didn't go as planned, and that was our plan, was to get that door installed. That kind of set us back, but at least we're still moving forward on other projects, and that's good. We got all the framing done in here. We got the electrical laid out. I don't have it run yet. And the whole goal is to gut the remaining, like I said, the bathroom, get it all insulated. The whole kitchen, bathroom, ceiling.
Once the ceiling's up, we can finish the blow-in insulation.
Yeah, and then we're totally ready for winter, so there's not much more to do, but it's something that has to be done. We'd like to get the rest of the attic insulation done for sure, so we're almost there. We're going to be pushing. So I guess that's all we have for today. I hope that new door turns out better than the previous two. We're really like burnt out on door shopping.
It's so hard to find a good door these days.
They just make them all so badly, in our opinion, at least.
Yeah.
And we can't get the style that we want. You know, you can have a picture in your mind of what you want.
Yeah,
but then
it's
you
so
can't.
easy and basic.
So, as always, we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll have another video soon. So, until next time, take care.
Bye.